Hello, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot for another episode of The Download being recorded for you December the 14th, 2020. So I'm just going to send out my personal notifications to those who've requested it. And I want you, please do me a favor and take a moment to give this video a thumbs up when you come into the room so that we can get YouTube to understand the value of these readings in our lives. Thank you so much. Okay. So we're going to get started. Let me just post this in a couple of places. So how did you wake this morning? How was your slumber last night? Man, I slept so good. I love it when I wake up naturally and easy. I hope you did too. I fell asleep with some meditation, not guided or anything, just focused on my breathing and such. And man, it was a good way to fall asleep. That's all I got to say about that. So, all right, I've sent my notifications out. Time to get started. So I've pre-shuffled all of the decks, and as you can see, I've changed the table a little bit. It was calling from my heart to redesign the table. So here we go. What are the words of clarity for us today for love, peace, and happiness, please, and thank you. So for love, thank you. Now peace, and that's too many. And happiness, word for happiness, please. Thank you. All right, so the bottom of the deck we have is prosperity. That word has been coming up a lot lately. It's like anywhere where we were not feeling prosperous, I feel like we've been doing the work, shifting our vibration around these energies. Actually, let me put this on this side. Thank you. So prosperity is up to bat. For love, we have dispatch. What you put out comes back to you, so we dispatch the love. Let's see what's in the place of peace today. We have content. This was in the same position yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And for happiness, we have flow, love, love, love. So there's the idea of putting our love, peace, and happiness out in the world because, what we put out comes back to us. So dispatch, content, flow. Dispatch, contentedness, flow. Let it flow from us, that content feeling, that feeling of happiness. Let that happiness flow. It's definitely going to work some magic. I want to say hello to our first commenters on the channel today. I see Wanda, Paula, and Virginia. So thankful and grateful that you could be here with us today. Let's see what the download has for us about what the message for today is going to be about. Okay, there it is. With the crumbling of the calcification of the pineal gland, the third eye is strengthened. And so it just shows a block wall being torn down. So there's been so much external influence to try to program you to work against what your third eye is showing you. And there are even products and environmental influences that add to the calcification of the pineal gland. But that has been something that Spirit's been helping us with in our physical 3D vessels, in the removal of that. Now, this message started coming through for me about 4 years ago. And during the most intense phase of the crumbling of the pineal gland, what I experienced in the physical 3D was a lot of sinus drainage. But it wasn't your typical sinus drainage. It had a different smell to it. And I know that sounds weird. And so that was the way I experienced it. And I heard, don't worry about it. We're just getting that junk out of there. And it's like, okay, all right. And what they showed me was, the nasal passages, the sinus passages are the most easily accessible and direct link to the brain area where the pineal gland is housed. And as that calcification is crumbled and torn apart, it needs to expel itself from the human body some way. And so this is what I was shown. Okay, so let's see what the word of clarity is for the overall energy for us at this time, please. Thank you. We have the word receive coming out today. So this is about being in receptive mode. We stand to receive. If we believe, I hear study is at the bottom of the deck right now, showing that this is something that we've been learning about. We've been possibly looking at, well, how can I be more receptive, right? And a lot of us, this is in regards to our personal prosperity, you know. Hold on. Thank you. I do that often. I don't know. Does anybody else do that often? Like choke on your breath or like nothing at all, choke on a word? Seems like I do that a lot. But anyways, receive is here. So this is about being in the receptive mode where there was lack and limitation before, where we were blocked to receiving before. Now there's the energy of getting into the receptive mode for us at this time. And I feel like there's a lot of us that have been working on this, right? A lot of us have been working in this energy. So let's pull an experience just to see what's going to come out. I've pre-shuffled both my handmade tarot and the tarot of the Little Prince, which we haven't used on the show for a while. For anybody who's choosing a personal mini message today, I have this deck and it's really fun and I love it. So anybody who's interested in receiving a mini message with this deck, it'll be a 3-card pull. Go to the directions below the video for instructions on how to get on the list. All right, so here we go. And all the facts are there anyway. So you got questions, check out the facts below the video. All right. So let's see what are the messages. We're just going to get one more shuffle down on the table. And then let's see. With the first card out, we'll begin about the message for today. So what you put out there is growing and it's coming back to you. I do believe anywhere where you've been opening up access to prosperity, this isn't just affecting you and your finances, but this is affecting your spiritual awareness and connection, being in tune with that spiritual energy, being in that flow state spiritually. Okay, here we go. First card out is the King of Swords. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is after the battle. You get a chance to chill, rest, heal. Okay. Now, the King of Swords is about clear and clear thinking. Okay, so there's clarity in this. And decisiveness, effective communication. Let me just slide this stuff over. Don't mind me. Effective communication and clear direction, clear communication. Again, effective communication. So this has a lot to do with clear and effective communication. And that's this. Okay, so what I'm being shown is like finally understanding the type of spell we've been casting and how to cast it better. Not that you got a cauldron and you get all, frog eyes and I don't know, was it eyes of Newton, hair of toad? I don't know, whatever. But it's not that you're doing that type of stuff, but you understand that casting a spell is done through your emotional body, your mental body, your energetic body. Okay. And so beginning to do that so much more effectively, being very in tune with what you're bringing into your life based on what you're calling forth. So let's just see what's going to go with this King of Swords from the Little Prince Tarot to add to some depth to our reading. We're definitely using both of these decks. Okay. The bottom of the deck here is the Magician. See? This is about you had the power all along. all you had to do, Dorothy, was just click your heels together and say, there's no place like home. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you had the power all along. What came out? Wow. I told you it was about clarity and clear communication. We have the sun. So yeah, wherever you were speaking out some stuff that was really working against you, that quit. You just dropped all that. Yeah, that's no longer, that is just no longer there. It's just not part of the experience anymore because there's clarity here. Now you can see clearly how to focus your words. And so how does this play out in your real life? Okay, in your day-to-day life, what happens is you begin catching yourself just after you've said something that is not advantageous to you. Like, for example, there's a popular phrase out there. FML is the abbreviations. That's all I'm going to say. All right. That's a popular phrase out there. Okay. And so is that an advantageous phrase, or is it cursing one's own life? You know? And I'm getting the I am. I've been working with the I am a lot, so that may be why this is coming through this way. But I am, anything that comes behind I am is you projecting an energy that you are becoming, you know, and casting the spell for what's to come. So some of you have been catching yourself as you say I am, and then you fill in the blank with something that has been unadvantageous. And so you have gotten to the point where now you're either catching yourself mid-statement or prior to the statement, and you're shifting that energy. Some of you, it's like where you used to say you didn't know, now you're like, oh, I know. You're switching that around, right? Where you were thinking I need or I got to, now it's like I have, I get to. So it's a simple shift, right? It's a very simple shift with huge arching effects in our life. So let's see, what is the opportunity? We have the Queen of Cups coming out with the Four of Wands. Okay, Queen of Cups, Four of Wands. So here, this is as an opportunity, okay, the crossing energy. This is a celebration. This is something to be excited about, okay? And for someone, it has to do with the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces feminine energy. The Four of Wands is called the marriage card amongst tarot readers all over the place. It's a card of homecoming, of welcome, of celebration. And this card, you see one guy playing the flute. You see the little prince playing the flute. And he's like playing with his little fox friend. And there's celebration energy all in this, okay? So reasons to celebrate coming up. Somebody is having a visit from a feminine Queen of Cups energy. Somebody is, I feel like on a spiritual level, a lot of what's happening here is the clarity that, hey, my power is like the sun. Like the sun, I always shine. I clearly am this. I am that. I am. And as a result, like of being in tune with the all that is, there's this heightening of spiritual awareness, psychic vision, intuitive cognition, spiritual capacity, and it's very celebrated, extremely celebrated. I also hear that somebody had a dream about a party or a wedding, and that is a precursor. I hear the word precursor. It's a precursor of things to come. So let's see what's below. Let's just see what's below. Okay, somebody was all in their feelings, and it was good. Somebody cried tears of joy. Somebody's going to cry tears of joy if you haven't yet. Six of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles below you. I feel like you're dealing with a materialization and manifestation of a dream you had when you was a kid. So for some of you, this dream was to engage in a certain career or a certain use a talent that you have and present it to the world. So this is somebody who used to dance in front of TV all the time as a kid, trying to copy all the celebrities, and you always wanted to be a dancer. And honey, now you're working with somebody on a show. I see that. But it's that energy of it. I also feel like there's a new day in regards to old childhood energies. What does that mean, Melinda? It means that the way you used to be bugged by some things that had happened when you were a kid, yeah, that stuff is not able to affect you the same anymore because you've gone through some transition. You've been able to figure out, with the clarity that you have, the intuitive understanding that you've gained, the truth about a situation in your past that's given you a fresh new lease in life. What are we talking about? Again, prosperity. Look at that, 6 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody really got a clear understanding of how they got a huge lack and limitation consciousness from their childhood, and then worked through all of that stuff. And now you're celebrating the shift in your prosperity consciousness, because the rest of that stuff is gone now. So now you're moving into more of a prosperity consciousness. Now this, I'm hearing, is going to affect everything. It's going to affect, the opportunities that come your way, and the way you feel about them. The opportunities that come your way will be affected, and the way you feel about them will be affected. So let's look in the past energy here. We have the 8 of Swords in the past, feeling stuck, with the Wheel of Fortune, the end of feeling stuck. Seriously, this is awesome. I told you you would change some karma, and if there is a way to put that, is having a breakthrough over any blockages to your own gains, to your own fate, your own destiny. I feel like somebody released themselves from a situation with a person who was trying to block their prosperity path. Somebody released himself from a situation with a belief pattern that was blocking you from your prosperity path. Yeah, there's a freedom energy here. I told you it was a fresh beginning, a fresh start. Somebody is a air sign masculine energy, and they're breaking or have broken free from a feminine water sign energy. Let's see what you're thinking about at this time. The 3 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. Saying, for everything that I've been through, I know I got good things coming my way. That's what these 2 cards are saying to me today. For everything that I've been through, I know I've got beautiful things coming my way, because I've worked through some really tough stuff. This is also the energy of, there's no loss in the divine mind, because anything that's let go of will be replaced in time by something better. Something better will be replacing it. We'll see what else comes out, but that's what I'm getting right now. Let's see what's in the unfolding energy for you. The predictive energy, Wheel of Fortune coming out again. And the Star. Ooh, now you align with destiny and fate that projects you further. Not only is there healing in this, but there's stardom in this. There's fame, there's notoriety for someone, in great gains. You're opening up the wealth, the prosperity that you were destined to have, because you freed yourself from something in the past. You closed it, right? So that closure in the past, being there's a Wheel of Fortune here and a Wheel of Fortune there, that closure in the past is what's opening up for this star quality to come in. It's a renewal of hope. It's a blessing. It's the universe comes in and gives you what you need. Yeah. It's maybe in the past, you ask, because I get the energy of ask and you shall receive, but with the word receive here, right? And the word dispatch there in love. So ask and you shall receive. But in the past, something was kept you held back from the receptive part of it. You felt stuck. You would ask and ask and ask, but you didn't receive. But in the incoming energy, you ask, the wheel of fate is change. The wheel of fortune is change. And now you ask and you see that you receive. You feeling it. Somebody cast a very simple spell. Okay, let's God. All right. I am that I am. I choose to see myself blessed and loved everywhere I look. I want to see my prosperity because I am that I am. I am worthy. I am deserving. And so somebody's really working with the awareness. Oh my God, my third eye itching, my forehead. I'm just saying, it's all the way up. I'm just saying, okay. Oh my God. So sidebar, I told you I fell asleep in meditation, right? Man, my crown was lit the F up. All my chakras was lit up, but intensely the crown. So I feel like I was getting some type of download last night. Something, it was good. It was like a full chakra massage or something. It felt good. So I hope you're partaking. Get yourself some meditation in because this show feel good. Okay. Let's see what your approach is at this time. The Queen of Swords and Temperance. So your approach is, I'm going to make well-informed decisions, be very observant, and keep it cool. I'm going to keep myself cool. I'm going to keep myself in check. I will be the resource that I need. You're finding the resources that you need. Especially with this imagery here, they are in the desert and they've come upon a well and they're able to fill their canteen, right? So it's like you're able to replenish your own energy by setting clear and specific boundaries with external influences. With external influences. Deciding, okay, look, this is as far as that goes. We're going to stop this here. I'm going to remove myself. I'm going to dismiss you. I'm going to dismiss that. But it's done in a very, I feel, even an unemotional way. And I feel like somebody around is very emotional about it. It's interesting. But you got clarity. You got a new start in life. So maybe this just ain't part of your new start. Other side of the table, the World and the Five of Swords. Yeah, this is an ending. Somebody feels like, you're going to be fine. You walk away, but I'm left here with this whole mess. That's how somebody's looking at this situation. That's how they're feeling about this. Yeah, you fine. Yeah, you can go on. You're going to be fine. But they're sitting in this Five of Swords energy. Can't let go. Don't know what to do. Really stuck now. And Bruno Mars coming through with Locked Out of Heaven energy. So somebody feels that way. Let's see how you're feeling on your innermost emotions. You have the Fool. Oh, yeah, you ready for a whole new journey? A whole new world. Yeah, you're ready for it. Okay, what else do we have? Your innermost emotions. Oh, the Chariot. Oh yeah, honey, you ready? You running at it. You like, oh, that's my destiny. That's my fate. That's what I got for me. I'm finna go get it. You're out. You're out there. Somebody else is seeing that the world is going to be paying attention to you, and you're going to get a lot of recognition. Somebody can see that in your environment, and when people look at you, it's like, man, I feel like people's looking at you, thinking to themselves, that one right there. Oh, yeah, the whole world going to know who that one is. Best believe, I could tell. Somebody's like that. They feel like they can tell that at some point, the whole world's going to know who you are. Okay? You're going to be getting a lot of notoriety. Somebody here has an experience with a Cancer, a person who's a zodiac sign of Cancer. And I feel like you may have brought this situation to an end. Okay? Because why? I feel like that person was a little bit too eager about your situation. And when I say eager, like ready to jump on it. on your situation. So this is like you got something going good for yourself. Oh, they so ready to jump in and take benefit from what you got going on. But what are they bringing to the table? Mm-mm. And so there's somebody who shook off the baggage of this water sign energy of Cancer, right? So let's see what is the outcome energy for you, and then we'll look at what else wants to come through about these cards. The Six of Pentacles, outcome energy with the, hold on, I saw it. We got to keep it. Okay. Six of Pentacles with the Strength card and the Ace of Cups. Okay. Honestly, I feel like because your focus is so much on honoring your self-worth, self love with that Ace of Cups, you're choosing to put yourself on a pedestal, to put yourself in the first place in your life. You're making yourself your first priority and concern. And it took a lot for you to get here. I feel like because you've been over generous in the past. You've been over generous probably with financial flow in the past. You could have even felt stuck to somebody financially in your past energy, but now you freed yourself from all of that. You were, I'm done with that. Look, yeah, I got all this fortune coming to me. I have the fortune that I have, plus I got the fortune that's about to show up right now in a quick hot second. And it's just in for me. So this is the energy of somebody is getting a lot of, so this prosperity, whatever form it's coming in, financial, emotional, spiritual, is coming in really strong and really abundant right now. And it's like there's benefactors available for you. So this is their spiritual help for you. This is people wanting to invest in you. Somebody gets an angel investor. Somebody gets a silent partner. A silent partner that really is somebody who signs over their good credit and their good fortune to bless you. And you know what they're saying? Part of this is happening because you're not thinking about how to put it all together. You're literally just seeing that it's done, it's done, it's done. And you're feeling that it's done, it's done, it's done. You were given a vision. Your intuitive abilities are kicked up for real, because this third eye is strengthened. And so I feel like you're looking now from this position at all the beautiful things and blessings coming your way. Now, let's look at this in another sense now, because this is something they gave me that I needed to start doing for you all. That's overall the first message coming through. I'm going to run through these cards right quick, and we're going to talk about an emotional connection. So we have a King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, masculine energy, who's just completely in love with somebody because this person brings so much light to the table. That they could just focus on this person all the time. Now, on the other side of the table, person could be, they love the attention and the love that this air sign person is giving. This is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces feminine energy. Really love it. And it's like, entertain me. But if you stop entertaining me, I get upset, I get disturbed, I get whatever. Okay. I feel like these two people feel like it's a chance to come together in this life. The first time together in this lifetime, but they feel a strong past life connection. I feel like both of these people were feeling very stuck in the past, but I feel like they have been through some periods where they processed some of their old stuff. So this could be as simple as having had a conversation about what had happened in their past romantic experiences. And for other people, this is a big, it's almost like an emotional blow up that was pending and it finally came out. Now, I do feel like there is an opportunity for these two to continue forward. I do. I feel like these two people can really come forward and stick together. What I feel there's going to be a challenge here is you tend to be one who is more observant and quiet, and you check yourself. The other person will put out all their feelings all on the table, don't really care how anybody feel about it, right? And so what happens is it's a conflict there when that happens, because I feel like the other person has a difficulty in expressing some of their thoughts. But I feel like overall, you believe that this is an opportunity for a connection that can really make it. So again, if you can visualize the end of more happy days every day and keep holding that position, that will benefit you. But it does look like this is going to be a reciprocal energy. I feel like one of you has a little bit more physical stamina and strength, and the other one has a little bit more financial stamina and strength, but I feel like there's a good balance being achieved. I feel like the connection is growing stronger, but the key to keeping this connection going the way it's going is in the honoring of the self, and also in honoring the other person as they honor their self. So again, like I said, you have a little bit different forms of communication, different ways of being, but it doesn't mean anything that other than you've got to be willing to work with one another according to your differences. I feel like both of you are feeling that this is a destined fated connection because of the way you're able to process your experiences and your emotions from the past. Yeah. I feel like you were feeling really good when you said the prayer, did the intention, wrote the affirmations, or cast the spell to bring in somebody who would get to know you real well, who you could learn a lot from and teach a lot to, who you could grow with, who would be there for you, who would be a vibrational match for you. And I feel like you have that here. Okay. So that's a message that I have coming out generally today. I see we have a donation. I'm going to go ahead and pull these cards up, and we're going to get y'all mini messages out. So if you want your mini message, please look behind the video. Yeah, get in the back side of the video. No, look below in the description box for the facts. All the directions are there if you want to get a mini reading. Today I'm going to be using the wonderful Zodiac fortune telling cards. I really like these. They're something reminiscent of the Abukra, but a little bit different. And so I'll be using these to divine a message for you if you should choose that option that's available to you today. So I want to thank you all for coming for our general message. Please stay, because for some of you, you'll find resonance in the other person's messages according to what you're dealing with. And the reason why this will work is because none of you is so unique that there's not another human soul who's going through a similar energy. Not the experience is not the same. No, not the same experience, but a similar energy. And so you're able to, you'll be able to see a resonance, even if it's somebody else's personal mini message. So I see from Sherry, we have $5. And should I speak to the roofer? Okie dokie. So whatever you're talking about, Sherry, let me get shuffles in. This is the deck I want to use for you. Let's see, what is the message for Sherry, please, and thank you. I got the instruction card mixed in there. I seen it. It's all right. What is the perfect message for Sherry about speaking to the roofer? All right. Here we go. 1, 2, that's the instruction card. One more for Sherry, please, and thank you for her perfect message about speaking to the roofer. Thank you. And there it is, 3. Okay. All right. A secret of something important. A secret of something important. A happy proposition is in store for you. And regardless of opposition, you will be successful. Should you speak to the roofer? I say yes. It says you are loved by real people and be careful of your health. I also feel like it says you will overcome your domestic troubles. I feel like, yes, you should speak to the roofer. I feel like, yes, your wish will be answered, whatever that has to do with the situation. So, yeah, that's what I have for you. You got good opportunity coming your way that's going to make you very happy. You got a lot of success on the table for you. You will be successful. Don't worry about anything that's working against you. As a matter of fact, if God be for you, who can be against you? You know what I'm saying? And you know you got that divine within, right? You know you are the divine, right? Let me get a download message for Sherry as well. I don't want to just stop there. I just feel like I want to say more to you. So let's just see, what is the message for Sherry? You know what's on her heart and on her mind. What is a perfect message for Sherry at this divine time? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, praise. Can we get one fly out? Thank you. If you want me, there is no amount of time or space that will keep you from me. Since I want you, nothing can keep me from you. Oh, the little fishy jumped up out of the computer screen and came to real life in the 3D. So that's like looking at an idea for something can make it come to real life, right? And nothing can keep you separate from that vision. So that's what I have for you, Sherry. And now, Paula, thank you for your donation. Let's see what is a perfect message for Paula, please, and thank you. You still have time to get your donations in. For more direction, go below the video in the facts in the description box. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Our preferred way is for Venmo and Zelle, if you have those, for those of you who want to know. Okay. So the perfect message for Paula at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Paula. The perfect message for Paula. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, hold on. That flew to the floor. So there's one for Paula. What else can you give for Paula, please? Thank you. For Paula. There's two. We need one more for Paula, please. Okay. And then I need a download message. Wow, just one, please, and thank you. One download message for Paula. Let me clarify that so they can give it to me. Right. All right, here we go. All right, so here we go. Guess coming means trouble. You will be very popular. Take advantage in a short sorrow. So I feel like there's somebody coming around who has some ill will or some I get this song from Rihanna called Bad Intentions. Somebody got some bad intentions, right? But I feel like it's because you're shining so bright with this, you'll be very popular energy, you know? And so somebody want to come around you and they may want to get into your ideas. They might want to know your secrets. They might want to they might want you to tell them your business or get involved in something in some sort of way because of all this great energy you got going on, right? But you have a great future. So don't let any of this little BS upset you. It ain't nothing wrong with you. You ain't done nothing wrong. Just because this person want to be a little dirty snaky snake ain't got nothing to really do with you because you got the switch of the power, right? Now let's see what we have here. It says, each of us has the power and ability to choose love, peace, and happiness at any living moment. So I feel like somebody coming around and maybe they want to sit up here and complain to you about what ain't worked for them, about the problem they done had, stuff like that, right? So I feel like first off, you can't change how they are. You can't change their perspective. What you can do is safeguard your own energy, you know? And you do that by choosing love, peace, and happiness at any living moment. You just keep choosing it over and over and over again and not allowing anything or anyone to take you out of that, regardless of what they got going on. It's their problem, not your problem. This is something I've been having to say about that Not my circus, not my monkeys. Praise. That's a message for you, Paula. Michaela wants to know about the Christmas party. What are the messages for Michaela about the Christmas party? You still have time to get your own personal mini reading with these awesome decks. Go ahead and put your donation in if that's for you. Let's see for Michaela. She wants to know about the Christmas party, please and thank you. So we need 3 cards for Michaela, please and thank you. 1. 2 more. 2. And the 3rd is right here. Okay. Now let's pull from the download for Michaela, please and thank you. Okay, there it is. So, you are loved by all who come in contact with you. So at the party, Christmas party, you are loved by them. Now, they're also giving me the energy of love and resistance. That's all hate is. So I feel like at this party, you're going to have some low-key haters, but you're going to sense that energy. You can feel it, right? Remember when you do not to allow this to take you out of your character, because you really are beautiful and you really do deserve to be happy and respected and stuff. But some of these people just don't have that capacity because they don't even have it for themselves. So how they give you something that they don't possess. So when you see somebody and they got that sneer and that glare on their face, just make sure that you remember that love and resistance, that's all hate is. And if this person had love for themselves, they might be able to show some to you, but they ain't even got it for them. So how can they give it to you? All right. Also, you have one of whom you will be suspicious will be true. Yeah, see, you already know about this person, or you have a feeling that this person is like this or has some sort of hard energy towards you, a hard feeling, a regret, a jealousy, a envy, an insecurity, holding a grudge over some stuff that you don't even know what it is type of stuff. You don't even know because really, like, it's not part of you, but you can feel it is what I'm getting. A great future for you. Don't be disappointed. Again, your message is very much like Paula's in the sense of don't let this little hater move that's going on around you bring you down, because, baby, you got beautiful things going on for you all around, and that's why they're trying to bring you down, because you getting so high that it's upsetting somebody. When you know the universe speaks in signs and symbols, they're easy to see everywhere. Even this person in their response to you, their energy toward you is a sign of the beautiful things with which you are aligned. That's why they be disturbed. That's why it be upsetting to them. That's why they be bothered, because of the fact that you got good things coming your way, you know. And also you got some really good news within a week. They're not showing me what this good news is about, but I feel like it's going to take away any pains that you've had recently or disappointments you've had recently. It's going to be good news. It's going to make you feel really good within a week. And you already know who this little hater move person is. And it's not that they're, again, love and resistance. That's all hate is, you know, and you can see the signs. You can see the signs. So be thankful and grateful that they show up the way they do, because you know better than to feed it too much energy. You understand what it is, and you know not to get involved and not to take it too far and blah, 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 whatever that means. Because this could be like a friend enemy. This could be like a cousin enemy. I had that before. So just checking to see if that's all we have for today. It looks like we are complete, ladies and gentlemen. Yay. All right. So thank you all for your donations and your generosity and your positive vibes coming my way. May it multiply and return to you on the wings of grace with ease and flow in beautiful, happy, and magical ways. Praise to the love, peace, and happiness tribe. So until next time, we're sending you so much love and peace and happiness. And mucho, mucho amor. Kamsahamnida. Until next time, laters.